I'll just say, for those of you that out there that haven't gone through that, it's one of the major non-dilutive funding sources that startup companies can get from the federal government. So every government agency does them. We were lucky enough, we worked with the Air Force and Space Force last year to run this pilot project. And right now we're looking at working with our stakeholders there to advance it in the future. While we had originally thought about it just in the context of astronauts, one of the things that we realized was that there's a need for this not just for astronauts and people on the space station, but if you look at the radiation exposure rates for pilots, flight crews, they're actually significantly higher than folks that work terrestrially, let's say. And so one of the things that we're looking at is developing longevity therapies for initially it'll be acute and chronic exposure to radiation among service members, but eventually then extending it outside of that to enrich for people that are at risk of the symptoms of DNA damage. So we liked for the scientists we like to say molecular sunblock, right? A longevity intervention that upregulates your resilience against environmental stress. The folks on the Air Force side that are excited about jets, they've told us they like to call it molecular countermeasures. You know, the flares that Tom Cruise spits off to get the missiles away.